Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to this new video on Blur. It's been a while since we covered Blur, since we went over it, but I wanted to do it again today because yesterday we were very bullish. Obviously, the whole market was, but some cryptos were a little bit more bullish than other ones, and Blur was very bullish. Volume of almost 400 million. If we take a look at where that volume is coming from, we can see that most of it is coming from a little bit more of the unreliable, shady sources, but that does not have to be a problem. It doesn't have to be, but we have to take it into account. We have to know at least that it's the truth. So in this video, I just wanted to do a full overview of what's going on, what can you expect from both the markets, but also from Blur on its own specifically. So that's what we'll do. Before that, if you want to receive daily trading signals from me, check out the links in either the description or the pinned comment. There you'll find instructions on how to join if you want to. But alright, Blur right now, you can see that we've been in a downtrend ever since that rally when it was just launched. Right, and it also kind of coincided with bearish momentum in the markets, which new tokens usually are very sensitive to. So we dropped down all the way from 1.3 down to 45 cents and that whole 50 cents level. You actually need to see it like that, because 50 cents is the strongest level around there. And from there, when we got some bullish momentum yesterday, to be honest, well, we already got some sort of a support when Sunday we got bullish momentum, but then we rallied further. But for Blur, it really is not the end of the story, because we went up quite a bit, because we went down quite a bit before that. Now, Blur on its own, as you can see, in terms of trades, in terms of volume, is still an amazing platform and an amazing decentralized application. So there's definitely, with the project Blur, with the Blur token, I still think that there's a lot of intrinsic value in there. And I still think it's perhaps even undervalued. If you take a look at the daily volume, but that doesn't always matter. Right now, the main mover behind Blur is the market. What is the market doing? And with the market, I usually mean Bitcoin and Ethereum. So right now, you can see that, for example, Bitcoin is dropping down a little bit, not too much. You can barely see it, but on the chart you can see it. So Blur is dropping down as well. Ultimately, what Blur wants to do is kind of get support from this level here between 0.6 and 0.65, and then from there test our main resistance at 0.75. That's the resistance we have to break to become bullish again. If we can break above 0.75 cents, then we're bullish and we're probably trending up. All right. Now there's two reasons in which we can break above 0.75. One reason is that Blur just on its own gets a rally, which could become true if there's a major development, or if the NFT market now explodes, which seems a little bit unlikely. The other scenario is that Bitcoin continues and that the market continues its bullish momentum. And today we'll have inflation rate numbers. Then we'll know if we can actually continue that. Until then, I think we'll just stay in this area between 0.63 and ultimately 0.73 cents. And then it's going to it's going to depend on Bitcoin. Bitcoin today is either going to go up to 25,000, which will probably make Blur go up to 75 cents and also break above that. And then the next resistance is 85, or it will drop down to below 24,000 again. In which case, a bullish Blur is not coming yet, and will probably even drop back down all the way to 50 cents again. So unfortunately, I think Blur is an amazing project, but unfortunately in these market circumstances, it just depends so much on what Bitcoin does. So yeah, that's my take on Blur, and with that also a little bit on the market. So if you do have any questions, then let me know. But for now, take care and bye.